Hi, Tracy here from Sniffspace again. Thought we'd just do a little bit of a host catch up today. So we're going to introduce you to Jenny. She's the host out here at Agnes Banks, Paws Day Out. Beautiful area for your pups to run around. There's a dam, there's equipment, there's stuff to run on and sniff. And we're just going to have a chat to her today about why she became a Sniffspace host. So let's introduce you to Jenny. So thanks so much, Jenny, for first hosting with Sniffspace, and secondly, just coming on board and allowing us to interview you out at this space. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and why you decided to host with Sniffspace? What are you getting out of it?
Sure. Well, hi everybody. I get a lot out of hosting at Sniffspace. I suppose one of the main things that I like is that this is an empty space as a rule. When we first came here, we set up for dogs, which is why we've got the fences and the underfoot. But realistically, my dogs probably use this for an hour and a half, 2 hours a day. And I really like the idea of becoming part of a bigger dog community and sharing my space with dogs that need their own little bit of space, and owners having a great time with letting their dogs off lead. I've kind of put different things around so that the dogs will have an interesting space. I also like the idea that as people come and they become more familiar with the space, that we can allow them to go into different parts of the property. It's a very big property and there's lots of places that the dogs can use. So over time I hope to build up my regulars so that they can have bigger access to this wonderful space. I think the other thing that I like about using Sniffspace and having people come is that they pay for the weeding. I know that's crazy, but the income's lovely. Like, it's really nice, and I always like to put back into the property. So when the Sniffspace opportunity came, I grabbed it, and now I've got a gardener who comes in and spot weeds here regularly, and Sniffspace pays for that. It's really easy.
Oh my gosh, so there's no bindies.
We're working on the no bindies. We've got to get a few more people through, and but look, as thinking about being a host took a lot, it's, oh my gosh, people coming in and things like that, and that was quite daunting, I suppose, thinking about it. But the people that have come have been brilliant. They've been really, really lovely. They've been mindful of that, I have dogs. I've seen them. They are throwing balls. They're doing frisbees. They're just having the best time, which is what I wanted. Yeah. And as I said, it works on a two-way. There's that little bit of income for me to help me maintain the paddock and the space, and yeah.
And what about the Sniffspace platform as a host? How are you finding the support and the ease of use? Is that all working for you?
Absolutely. Look, the support is brilliant. There's been a couple of little things that I'm not been sure of, and I just send a message through. There's a help thing. Yep. You can send an email, then you get a ticket, and then within days it's addressed, and yeah, that's working really well. I like the booking, the ability to book. I like that I can cancel if I have something on or something's not working. That's also really handy. So far, I found that really easy to interact with.
Fantastic. And so you would definitely recommend hosting on Sniffspace and helping out the dogs of Australia?
Absolutely, yeah. Especially those dogs that are uncomfortable in an environment where there's lots of dogs. Here and with Sniffspace, they can come. They've got their own space. Their owners can relax and really have some fun with their dogs. They don't have to be on a lead. They can be free.
As you know, Rafferty's been here and he had a great time.
He did.
I think he saw the horse really quickly and went and investigated. But him and his sister Sophie went ballistic and came out soaked from the dam and nice and muddy, which is what the dogs want. Yeah. So thanks so much for talking to us today.
You're welcome.
Being one of our new hosts.
Yes.
And one of our first hosts on Sniffspace. So thanks so much for helping the dogs.